Hi guys, I'm Claire and you're watching a bonus vlog from Rent-to-Grown. I don't know when this video is gonna go up, but I know that I mentioned at the end of my weekend vlog that I was in the mountains and we went for the Southern Mama's coffee break thing. It's been such a good time, but I'm still here. Everybody else has gone home and I don't leave until tomorrow. So I have two objectives for today. Number one, I wanted to find a store that my family went to when I was a child. And it wasn't in the main drag, Pigeon Forge, Sevierville, Gatlinburg area. It wasn't out here. It was in Coke County. So that's on the list. And then I have my hammock with me. I actually have two hammocks because I planned on having company. But I have my hammock with me and I want to go read my book somewhere in the nature, somewhere. So that's what I'm planning on doing today. I have found out where the store was. So I am right now about to head to Newport Dry Goods in Newport, Tennessee.
You're my heartbeat, my silent drum that is kicking me till I'm numb. I wanna feel the love that James Brown did when he got standing ovations on his gig. I wanna feel free like a bird in the sky when he opened his wings to fly on by to the beat of my silent drum that is kicking me till I'm numb.
Well, I just got here. I'm so excited. I haven't been here in 15, 17 years, something like that. I'm really excited. I'm gonna go in and look around and I might find some clothes. I don't know. I don't even know. I'm kind of surprised this place still exists because it was so old when I was growing up. I was worried that it wouldn't. I love stuff like this. Well, I just got done in there and I found so much stuff. I actually had to put some of it back because I was running out of money and I can't dip into my gas money. That's fine. So I got a pair of running shoes because apparently I've decided that I want to run a marathon because it terrifies me. And then I got Matthew some socks and underwear because that's what he asked for. And I got a set of purple sheets. And they were only like $18.99. And our sheets that we have now are like really scratchy. They're from Walmart and they're just like a really crappy thread count. So these, like, I opened them up and I felt them and they felt so nice. And I was like, $20 is good for king size sheets anyway. So it's perfect. So I'm excited. It's hot. I asked the lady where I should go to lunch because everywhere's closed. And she told me to go up here to Waffle House. So I'm about to go get Waffle House for lunch. Well, the lady at Newport Dry Goods told me to go to Waffle House, and I was on my way to Waffle House. But then I saw this place. It's Lois's Country Kitchen, and it is open, and it's more of a little local joint, and that's kind of what I was looking for, so I'm gonna go in here instead. Oh my goodness, y'all. If you are ever anywhere near the Sevierville, Pigeon Forge, Gatlinburg area, don't go to all those gimmicky chain restaurants. You come over here to Lois's Country Kitchen, because I am just floored. That is the best buffet I've ever had, ever. So I'm out here in the middle of nowhere with no phone service. That's, you know, par for the course for this area. I'm on a gravel road between a river and a railroad track. I passed some private property and there are people sitting outside, so it's not like I'm totally desolate, but at the same time, like, I don't want to go up there and, like, get shot or whatever. I got plenty of gas and everything. My phone's not about to die or anything, so it'll be alright. But I typed in my phone before I left, just park. Like, take me to a park, somewhere where there is the nature. And so, I picked one, and it was like 10 minutes away or whatever, so I went to it, or I thought I did, and it was like, just all of a sudden in the middle of the highway, you have arrived. And there was nothing. There was just nothing. So, I drove this way. I'm like maybe a mile outside of Del Rio, Tennessee. It's like there's nothing here. So over here, on the other side of these trees, there is a river. And I'm thinking about putting my hammock in right here. I don't know. Looks vaguely snaky. I don't know. I might keep driving. I drove maybe another 100 yards and I found a way better spot. There's like an actual like drive and turn around, and like there's spots where people have had campfires recently, and it is right on the river over here. So I'm gonna show you where I have found. So this is the gravel road I came in on and the railroad tracks beside it. And there is the river. I don't even know what river this is. Maybe, I think there was a sign that said French Broad River. I don't know. But then there's like some trees and stuff over here. These two are the only ones that look like I might be able to put my hammock between it, but I don't know. Yeah, it's a pretty nice little area. It's very quiet. I've walked out here to the river, or a little bit closer anyway, and I don't know if you can hear it on here, but it sounds like there's a train coming, so I'm going to try and set up my camera and catch it. Well, that was one of the scariest, creepiest things that's ever happened. There's a lot of trash there, and I was gonna pick it up after the train went by, And then after the train went by, I heard a car coming, which is weird because we're pretty far out. And, you know, keeping in mind that I have no cell service here and am only minimally armed. And the train went by, and then a minivan pulled in with only one person in it. It was a white, probably like 2003, 2005 Chrysler Town and Country. And the dude driving it wasn't wearing a shirt. He didn't have all of his teeth. And he had sores all over his face, which indicates to me that he might be doing meth. Maybe. He asked me for a cigarette as I was like packing up my tripod trying to get the heck out of Dodge. And because I'm, you know, alone out in the middle of nowhere with a strange man who may or may not have a drug problem. And I was like, no, I don't have one, sorry. And he was like, alright. So then he backs up and like turns around like he's gonna leave, and he doesn't. He like parks on the side, and I'm like, is he waiting on me to get out? Like, what's happening? So I left. I left. Now I'm driving down the road now. I haven't even looked to see if I can pull out my hammock because I'm instead driving 30 down a gravel road to get back to some semblance of civilization. This is downtown Del Rio, Tennessee. This is it. That's the old post office. I don't know what that is. This is it. This is Del Rio, Tennessee. Well, I drove back to Newport because I remembered the way, and I was just about to just drive back to the hotel and give up, but then I passed a sign for a city park. So I'm here at Newport City Park, and I'm gonna try and find a place for my hammock, but I gotta find my hammock first. I found a spot in the park. It's in the back of the park, and other than like the walking trail, there's like nobody out here, which is kind of nice. So I'm reading my book. It was my favorite one growing up, so I'm rereading it. I have been for a little while. I'm not very far into it yet though. But yeah, I'm gonna read a chapter or two and head back. I'm glad that I got to do everything that I had planned to do today. I'm not even sure how long I've been out here, but it's been really relaxing, and I'm really glad that I did it. I'm headed back to the car now. It's probably gonna be about a 40-minute drive back to the hotel, but I'm gonna go head that way and find something to take back with me for dinner. And if I hurry, I'll still have time to swim outside before the sun goes down and it gets too cold. So I think that's the plan. It is the next day. I checked out of the hotel and I've already been driving for like 2.5 hours. At this rate, I'll get home right at the time or a little after the time that Matthew gets home from work, which is really nice because I was really hoping to avoid the westbound blindness that comes from driving into the westbound sunset. So I think I've achieved that, but nothing interesting so far. I made a wrong turn and or took a wrong exit and ended up driving 4 miles before I got to a gas station. That's the only reason I can talk right now. I'm driving past like houses and trees and cows and stuff. So anyway, I'll be home soon. I can't wait to see Matthew and Ollie. Well, I'm like 2 hours from home now, and Matthew's dad just texted me and said that our town is under a thunderstorm warning until 8, and the storms are already brewing. Luckily, it has been the most gorgeous day today, and this has been a fantastic drive, even though I've had to be on the interstate. But I only have 2 hours left, but I still have to drive through Indianapolis, which I hate. No, I don't hate it as much as Atlanta, but it's up there. So, I just stopped and got some gas and these fruit snacks that I love. And, oh, look at this guy pumping gas back here. Hi dude. Anyway, I'm headed home and I'm excited. If I play my cards right, I'll get there right about the time that Matthew gets home from work. I made it home, and I made it home before Matthew, so I get to surprise him. He should be here like any second now. I haven't even let the dog out from the basement, and I'm making coffee because I'm about to fall asleep. But I have a little bit of money left over from the trip, so I think we are going to go out to eat because I don't feel like cooking, as I'm sure you can imagine. But anyway, if you have made it through this weird vlog full of really shaky, bad, bug-smeared driving video, then I really appreciate, and as always, I want to thank you so much for watching, and I will see you around. Bye.
You're home.
You're home. Mwah. I love you. Look how
you
pretty
too.
your face is.
Thanks.
I missed you so much.
I missed you.